Hi there, it's me. And the thing that you see disappearing is my cat Dougal. Today we're going to talk about a little bit about America. The first time I went as a tourist and I did the typical tourist things. I did, I went to Yuma and from Yuma to... Really?
What,
What
what, is she,
was that?
what is she doing?
I have no idea.
Oh my,
Whatever. We went to Yuma and from Yuma we went to San Diego. We did the SeaWorld thing and we went to Los Angeles where we did Disneyland and Hollywood and Grauman's Chinese Theater, and we went to the Hoover Dam and from the Hoover Dam to Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas we stayed in a hotel off the strip called the Pedal Wheel, and they had like a animatronic bear band for
that sounds
children.
horrifying.
It was. The bears were pretty much moth-eaten, and the music that came
no.
from them was absolutely horrific. But, it was a tourist trip, so we had
No,
fun.
no. Just avoid that place.
Well,
No. There's
we
no
stayed
way.
there.
No, that's...
Well, we didn't stay in a room with the bear band.
They'll kill you and put you inside the animatronic suits.
Probably.
That's what they do.
That's what they smelled like.
Oh, gosh.
Something died in there. But I had a great time as a tourist. Then the second time I came back as a married person.
A married person.
A married person, actually moving to the United States. My first stop was New York. I stayed on Long Island. And the funny thing was, on Long Island they had a siren going off at exactly the same time every single night. Now the siren had the same pitch as the siren that was used to tell us when there is an atomic bomb thing. Airstrike
Bad
thing.
things.
Yeah, the siren goes on and we were trained to, run for cover and all that. So I'm on Long Island and the siren goes off, and the first thing I did was I ran down for a basement. And down the steps into the basement, sat there and waited, and nobody else was coming. So after a while I was like, well, this is kind of strange behavior. Don't people know there's an atomic bomb coming?
We're used to it.
Well, apparently. So I went back up and everybody kind of looked puzzled at me. I was like, well, okay then. No big deal. So the next day, same thing, siren goes off, and everybody in the house was staring at me. It was like they had bets going on, how long
Is
it
she
takes
gonna do it?
Yeah.
She's gonna freak out?
Yeah, she gonna freak out? How long is it gonna take her to get to the basement this time? But, no, I actually sat in my chair and my knuckles were all white because I was holding on for dear life not to jump up, not to run into the basement, like I've been trained to do, and it took me several days to get over that siren thing, while my newfound memory got a great giggle out of me. A friend of my husband's took us to New York City.
Did they ever explain what the sirens were?
Yeah, she told me what it was, but I had forgotten.
You'd think you would remember, considering all that happened.
Well, it had nothing to do with atomic bombs, so...
Well, no, not in Long Island.
So then it wasn't really not of importance
Who
to
would
me.
nuke Long Island?
Yeah, I know. So anyway, a friend of my husband's took us to New York. It was during Christmas time, and I wanted to see the famous Christmas tree. And what is that, Schwartz Toy Store? E.F. Schwartz? Whatever, very famous toy store in New York. And he had a hatchback. And we're driving around in the snow, and he had the little windshield wiper going in the rear. And behind us was one of those famous New York carriage horses, and we had to stop at a red light, and that horse had a great time munching away on the windshield wiper. I don't think it's good for horses. It wasn't too good for our friend's car, but I had a great time.
Horse was hungry.
Yeah, apparently the horse was very hungry. So from New York, we went to... Oh, where the heck did we go to? I think we went to Texas.
I wasn't even a thought then, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's true. We went to Texas.
From New York to Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Why Texas of all places?
That's where your father was stationed.
Oh, okay. That actually makes more sense than like, oh, we're in New York, let's just go to Texas. Because Texas.
the great state.
It's a huge state.
It's a huge state. Yeah, no, we went to Texas. Oh, I completely forgot. On New York, on Long Island, my brother-in-law had a girlfriend, and she was never really exposed to foreigners. So it came to no surprise that she spoke
Excuse me.
very loud because all us foreigners are very, very hard of hearing, apparently. She spoke with her hands, emphasizing every single word, which looked more like she was landing an airplane. And like I said, since it was almost Christmas time, I was asked questions like, do you know what a Christmas tree is? So, yeah.
Do you guys have Christmas
Yeah,
in wherever you're from?
That's exactly right. I was also asked if we were aware of Christmas, and I told her we got used to it last year since we were forced out of our caves. So we're still, new to that whole Christmas thing. She bought it. She was not willing to.
That's really sad and embarrassing.
Fun for me, though.
No, I bet.
Hours and hours of fun talking to her. Trust me.
Isn't that where the lights on the Christmas tree came from? Around Europe, that
Well,
area?
actually, the Christmas tree comes from my country.
Well,
that,
I mean,
that
I was...
whole thing. That whole pagan thing,
Oh, no. Can't say that. War on Christmas.
Well, what the heck are you talking about?
Well, you're not allowed to... Well, that's what they have the war on Christmas in December.
Yeah.
And you can't have anything that's non-Christian, but you can't have anything that's Christian either, because if the non-Christians get...
Well,
actually
can
don't
you
seem to
make up
care.
your freaking ass mind?
You can't say that Christmas is a pagan holiday, because, well, it isn't, but, like, elements
No,
of
the tree is.
You can't say that.
tree.
No. When Jesus was
Bring
born,
in
a
the
tree
tree
grew from the desert. I don't know how they just... I actually really have no idea how they did that. And then
It
Santa's
isn't.
a real person, sort of, kind of. He's based off of...
St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Who did- yeah.
the tree thing is a pagan thing to look forward for springtime. We brought green bows.
Didn't you put candles on trees? Isn't that dangerous? Doesn't that result in fire?
Yes.
Because isn't wood flammable?
Yes.
Don't we know that in parts of this country right now there's lots of fire? That's why we don't put fire near that stuff?
Yes.
But you guys are like, oh, let's put candles on it. It's pretty.
And your point?
Whoosh, fire.
No, not really. Very rarely did that happen. But yeah, that's whole German thing. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, we were moving to Texas,
Yes.
which was holy crap on a stick. Now, I was taught what?
That's a weird thing to... No, go on. I don't want to interrupt.
Well, I was taught the Queen's English. So when I arrived in Texas, I wasn't quite too certain if that's actually the language that was spoken there. I clearly remember going into a store and the nice lady said something like, y'all.
Yes,
Now-
that's what they say down in the
Yeah.
south.
Well, I understood that, but all meaning more than one. So like an idiot, I kept on turning around in the store trying to figure out who she was talking to. Well, mainly because she was cross-eyed also, so I could never really figure out where she was looking at the same time. And to my total surprise, I was there by myself. So that kind of took me back a bit. What can I say about Texas? It's...
Texas.
Yeah,
It's big.
Let's leave it at that. It is Texas.
It's got deserts and swamps and forests. It's big.
And Texas.
It's Texas.
Oh boy, is it ever.
Hey.
All right.
A lot of history in Texas.
Yeah, there is. We're going to talk about Texas the next time. I was introduced to tornadoes, always fun, and some weird eating habits with barbecue that I was not quite aware of. So, until next time, have a good day. Bye.